Hey, what's going on, guys? Sinister Skater here, and welcome to the second episode of Best to Worst for Infinite Warfare. What we do in this series is once I master a weapon class, I get Diamond Camo for it. I spend a significant time with the weapons. I then go ahead and rank them from best to worst from my experiences. It's just a fun thing to do. It's help you guys out, get you guys a little information. So for this week, we're going to be doing the SMGs. I'm actually excited to do this because SMGs are my favorite weapon type in shooters. I like to rush, I like to be chaotic, be up in people's faces, and I like agile weapons that simply mow people down. Now, this was a hard list to make because all the SMGs in Infinite Warfare are pretty good. There's not a terrible weapon, and simply I love SMGs, so I really put thought into this list. I got Diamond Camo, and then I spent ranks 1 through 39 testing the SMGs again. I also got Gold Camo for my Raw LMG, but a majority of the time was testing these SMGs because this list has changed a lot. I just couldn't figure out what to do. So let's get into the list right now. Remember, you're encouraged to leave your own best to worst list down below in the comments. Unless you agree with me, then let me know about that. Or let me know your best SMG. Let me know something down below in the comments. And again, we were talking about base weapons, no variants here. Let's get right into this list. It's been long enough. For number 1, the best SMG in my opinion is the HVR. This is just a really good SMG, and I had actually a lot lower on this list until I used it in my second testing round, those ranks 1 to 39, and I found this thing to be an absolute beast. It's the most powerful SMG in the class. It's the only one with a 3-shot kill potential, and when you're in that 3-shot kill range, which is often since you're an SMG, you're gonna be rushing around, it's really noticeable and you mow people down fairly quickly. It's also really accurate, which makes it usable at range. It has a decent hip fire. It's just a beast of an SMG. I guess the only downside to this is the mag size. The starting clip you get is 26, but there's ways to increase that. You got fast reload, you're good to go. So yeah, it's the best SMG. HVR and Karma go hand in hand almost in my opinion, so keep that in mind as we'll be returning to it later on in this video. But the HVR, best SMG in my opinion. Let's get on number 2, which is the RPR Evo, otherwise known as the Ripper, which was introduced in Call of Duty Ghosts, and it was my favorite weapon back then. It is still a beast of a weapon in Infinite Warfare. It's a little unfair to put this with the SMGs because it is a hybrid weapon. It's mainly an SMG, which has a rapid fire rate, but you can also toggle it to the AR mode, which reduces the fire rate, makes it more accurate, and pretty much makes it a 3-shot kill at a lot of ranges. It's a 4-shot kill in SMG, but kill also gets a pop-up reticle. It's a really nice gun. AR mode is really good, like really good. I like to make use of both of these things. I like to use AR mode when I'm at a distance or at mid-range. But if I know I'm going close quarters or going to mid-range, I'm getting up close, I'm going to switch to SMG mode and just absolutely shreds people. It's easy to control. It's just an all-around great weapon. Heard the epic variant of it is really good too. I can't wait to get my hands on that. But Ripper Evo at number 2. At number 3, we have the FHR-40, which was at best at once on my list, but it moved down a bit for a few reasons. Actually, the game I just had right before recording this, I went like 15-4 with this thing. You should have seen it, man. But I'm saving the gameplay for another bit. But anyway, this gun was made for me. It shoots through enemies. It has that fast fire rate, more recoil archetype like the Scorpion Evo or the Vesper from Black Ops 3. But it has that fast fire rate, absolutely drops people. It has good hit fire. You can run up on people's face and go ham. It's decent at mid-range. You're not doing anything with it at long range. But, this is an SMG, you're going to get up close and personal, and this is, exactly what you need for this. The bad thing about this is the recoil. It's not too crazy, it's a bit bouncy, but the thing can be unpredictable. I feel like it's on and off with the recoil, but if you use grip, it makes it a lot easier to control. I actually was doing really bad with it during my second test, which is, I had it down at worst for a second. I don't know why, but then I realized I didn't have grip on. I put grip on and then started beasting again with it. So grip makes this thing a beast. It kills people so quick. The time to kill is so quick, but its recoil problem puts it below the Ripper in my opinion. So yeah, that's number 3. Now, the Karma and the ERAD are the only ones left, and honestly, I couldn't decide what to put above the other. I spent hours of using each of these weapons back to back to see which I like better. I just couldn't decide. But I felt like I performed slightly better with the Karma 45, so the Karma 45 is at number 4. This thing looks like the Vector from previous Call of Duties. Kinda is. It's like your standard SMG. The special thing about it is that it has dual magazines, which allows for faster reload, and it gives you more ammo at an ammo count of 45. Now remember, I said the Karma and the HVR are similar, and they are. Pretty much what you're trading is damage and magazine size. With the HVR, you're getting more damage with the smaller mag, a little less recoil. The Karma, you're getting more ammo, a bit less damage, and a bit more recoil. And that's what I felt like after using the two, and then if you actually look at the in-game stat bars, it's exactly what it pretty much says. So, I'd rather have the HVR stats personally than the Karma stats. You know, the Karma's not a bad weapon. I've had some great games with it, but I think it's like its kill time overall or potential to kill isn't just up there with the top 3, so that's what's putting the Karma at number 4 for me. Now, at the worst SMG is the ERAD, which may be our first major controversy. I know a lot of people really like this gun. It's good, it's not a pile of crap, it's just the worst out of the SMGs in my opinion. It's like your standard SMG, it's an energy weapon, it's supposed to have the best accuracy out of all the SMGs, and again, it's good, but if I were to pick an SMG, this would be the last one that I would choose, and that's just how I feel after playing with it. I think one of the reasons I feel this way is that it's an energy weapon, and there's no need for it to be like an energy weapon. You get 30 rounds and you're stuck with that. There's no way to increase the magazine size with energy weapons. You can regenerate ammo, but like I said, it's not necessary for SMGs or even shotguns unless you have a big clip of like 50 and you're always going to have some extra ammo. But you're always going to be up close and personal just spraying all your ammo at people, so there's no reason to regenerate your ammo because you're going to have like a couple bullets left in the clip. You might as well just reload. So with SMGs, you know, rushing weapons, there's no reason to have regeneration ammo or like energy weapons, which is a negative in my opinion. There's no real benefit other than reflection shots, which, you know, don't really do much. Compared to other SMGs, you can get more ammo with them. It's just like the ERAD's just outclassed in my opinion. I don't know, you know, that's probably the main reason I put it at worst, other than it would just be my last option after using them all. I feel like when I used it, it just wasn't very consistent. So that's my big thing. I don't know. If you like the weapon, let me know why you think down below in the comments. But I'm putting the ERAD at worst because I feel like it's outclassed by all the other SMGs. But that's my best to worst list for these submachine guns. Let me know your best to worst list down below in the comments. Rank them like I did. Give me your best. Give me your worst. Let me know if you agree. There's lots of options to choose from, but personally, the best to worst list is the best way to go. So leave that down below in the comments. And I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, I'm Sinister Skater. Be sure to subscribe for future gaming and Call of Duty content if you guys aren't already. Be sure to hit that like button. You know, spread it to other people. Help struggling YouTube out. But if you did dislike it, dislike it. But, you know, as always, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace out.